Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Biki here with the Untitled Game Show, back once again with another Let's Talk. And let's talk about Independence Day Resurgence. The movie has just released today officially, but I actually got to see the movie early. I got to see it in 3D. It cost me $18 with my friends. Did we actually have a good time? Well, let's go ahead and find out, spoiler free for you guys today. Woo, let's start off with what I thought about the first segment of the movie. This is about the first 30 to 40 minutes of the movie. They introduced a massive amount of characters and different plot points that were so separated from the first Independence Day movie. Like, things that I expected to see from this movie was basically a carbon copy of the first movie. Like, that's what I was going into seeing. I was expecting them like, yep, this is basically going to be more of a remake, because I wasn't following this movie up to the actual release. Me and my friends saw a YouTube trailer and we said, like, you know what, we need something to watch. We found out that it has early showings. You got to reserve your seat. Like, you know, whatever. Even if we have to pay a little extra for 3D, we'll go check out this movie and see if it's any good. So we said, all right, we're expecting to see the same thing as we saw in 1995 with, 1996 with an Independence Day. But oh no, they are actually trying to expand the universe for this to be maybe potentially be a franchise. Now, one thing you'll probably notice right away after you start watching the movie is that there's some of the characters introduced right away in the beginning don't seem to be very connected. They seem to introduce a lot of characters very quickly, and you don't know why they're connected to each other. And also, they introduce little almost supernatural things that you're like, what is really going on here? Like, I thought this was about aliens, like, what's actually happening here? And they try to seem like they try to be a more grander scheme to this whole entire alien Earth defense thing. And the funny thing about this, it actually pays off by the end of the movie. This was something that I was so actually worried about, because they kept on introducing new plot points, but I was figuring that by like 2 hours in the movie, like, nope, they're not going to be able to explain all this shit. There's so much shit they're trying to do. They're not going to be able to explain all this. They're not going to be able to tie all these characters together, but they do. Like, they actually do make it come together. They try to get people into a spot, and it makes sense how they do that. How the characters get to literally wherever they were to where they end up in the end of the movie, and the way they get there emotionally and physically makes sense. And I was so worried that was not going to be possible. And that's why I'm just smiling right now, because I'm like, man, I expected this to be just an average summer popcorn movie, but I see that they actually tried to put effort into this movie. They tried to do more with the aliens. They tried to actually think about what does it really mean that there's a whole entire alien civilization out there coming to attack Earth. Like, it's more modern, because they're thinking deeper now. They're thinking more than like, oh, let's just shoot and kill the aliens that are coming to attack Earth. Why are they coming to attack Earth? What do they really want? Are there other aliens out there? These are all things they have to think about now, and that's where it gets really interesting. And it's so hard for me. I want to spoil stuff, but I'm not going to, guys. We might do a spoiler video if you guys want to talk about that in another video. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys want me to do a full spoiler video. I may be able to do it with some of my friends who saw the movie with me, because some of the things that they introduced in this movie, I was like, man, they might be going somewhere pretty interesting with this over the next few years. We just gotta wait and see how this all plays out. And another really big surprise, that the movie actually has its funny moments. It doesn't start that way though. Like I said, the first 40 minutes or so in the movie, I'm like, yeah, what's kind of going on here, man? It's a lot of new plot, a lot of new characters, and they don't seem to be all connected. It doesn't seem to be kind of serious. But by the end of the movie, you're gonna be cracking some smiles. You're gonna be really smiling at some of the CG effects. Now, let me just talk about how the visuals of the movie looks. One thing I love the most is the fact that I feel like the Earth that they made feels right for if an Earth got invaded in 1996 and we got some of the aliens technology. I think some of the things that we literally would make would look like the stuff in the movie. Like, I think their concept of what humans will do with alien technology is very much real. Like, it really does look like something like, yeah, I could see the United States and the world military do all this stuff if they got their hands on alien technology. This is the type of shit they would make. Yep. That's what they would do. That's how they would go into space. That's what they would try. That's exactly what I figure. So, like, it's surprisingly more realistic than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be more fantasy, like out of this world kind of crazy stuff that they're going to be able to do. Like, if you look at the trailer, it looks like it's like a whole type of crazy futuristic Earth. But it's not that simple. It's a very much blend of human, normal fossil fuel technology with more advanced stuff as well. And I kind of really like to see that. Like, it makes it feel like, yeah, It's like humans got injected with a bunch of technology that they probably wasn't supposed to have so early, and this is what they were able to come up with it in the movie. I want to go into more details, but I can't without spoiling it. Let me know what you guys think of the movie. You guys see it. I could understand if some people don't like it, just because of the fact that it's kind of a long movie, and if you weren't the biggest fan of the original Independence Day, this is not going to change your mind on that concept. But for me, because of the fact that it actually expands on what the original Independence Day tried to do, it's actually a really nice surprise, and that's what really made me and my friends actually enjoy the movie at the end. You're like, okay, I respect you trying to do more, and did it in a pretty cohesive way for the time you had with the multiple characters. Like, there is no one hero. There is no Will Smith in this version of Independence Day. There really isn't. There isn't no one guy like, yo, everybody's gonna turn to this guy right here to save the day. I never felt that in the movie. I always felt like, man, it could go anywhere. It could. So many moments I thought the hero who's going to save the day was going to be one person. Then I thought it was going to be this girl. Then I thought it was a guy. I'm like, well, I don't know who's going to actually be the final person to land the killing blow, or like, you know, make everything come together right. And it doesn't end like that. Like, let me stop. Sometimes I like to be surprised by movies, and I was surprised by this movie. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and recommend you guys check out Independence Day Resurgence. It's a fun summer popcorn movie. You'll have fun watching it with your friends, family, or kids. So go check it out. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Peace out, guys.